All right, folks, very short trading session today as it's Friday, and I got to go deliver an adventure tour in town, so I'm trying to leave in like 25 minutes, spend 15 minutes on the charts here. Um, I am entered into two trades. I had an SEI short, which looks as so, looks okay, and I have a Bitcoin long. I took it at a stop market. I had the idea that price would never come back, and if it broke higher, I just want to be a part of it. So that's what we did, and that's where we are. And if anything, I would like to be able to add. So we look at gold, silver topping, US 100, green days on the stock markets mostly. The Japanese market had a huge red day, looks crazy. Okay. So, um, let's look. Total reaching higher. My first idea is to do a stock market add-on to Bitcoin above Popcat. This is a little bit annoying as I was short and I ran my stop too tight. But we are seeing that it looks like some shorts are starting to work. So my idea would maybe to be add another short and maybe to like what's going on here. It doesn't really look right. Maybe to add another breakout long on Bitcoin. My stuff's basically at break even. So let's look at, gotta be efficient here. I'm not gonna look at ETH here. Open interest change is actually down as price went up. Just keeps pushing higher. Spot. Oops. Let's look at the funding rate. Aggregate funding rate. It's gone pretty negative. Why? It's not shorts entering so much as longs closing, but it makes me want higher on this thing. Let's look at SEI. Um, why is that not showing up? SEI. Yeah, okay. CBD, open interest. Let's look. I'm also interested in the CFX thing. I'm not going to have time to go through a bunch of alts, but this looks fine for me to continue holding this, as the setup hasn't really changed. I like when price starts trending. Weird. I wouldn't say that this looks exactly like what I want, but funding looks pretty hot on this thing. Yeah, yeah, we went from 19 to 40 million that's open right now. It's definitely early to take this. I'm interested in the best way to do it, potentially. So I feel like when price gets trending, one of the best ways to trade is just with stop market orders. So I could consider, for instance, something like that. Just like grinding up and up. I think I'm gonna advance my stop to here. And then I'm gonna have a breakout add-on higher. Okay. I'm just gonna close that ETH long from lower, and that's something I might come back to. And I'm gonna put another stop market above this high. But I feel like the trade that I'm in could be a loser, but I mean, I like the idea of adding on in this way instead of on pullbacks at this point. But again, I am most interested in price coming back under here. So let's do this. I'm gonna limit at 66. Oops. 450. Another half a Bitcoin. Hey, let me call you back in like 20 minutes.
I'll be in a meeting until 12:30, or no, 12. So I was just gonna see if you would talk now, but we could just talk after 12 then.
I'm about to leave for a tour. I could also call you. I'm supposed to drop him off at 4, which is 7 your time. I could call you tonight.
7, I'll be at a Mariners game.
Okay.
But just text me. Just
All right.
text me, and I'll text you when I'm done with
All
my
right.
meeting.
Yep.
All right.
I'll
Bye,
holler.
Elise.
Peace. Okay. That was my investor. I would love to talk to him right now. I just don't have time. Stop loss is going to be at 63 600. TP is going to be at 70,100. And it's going to be half. Okay, I'm going to check. What happened? It just filled me accidentally. I don't know why that happened like that. Probably just gonna leave it. Say that was an accident. I gotta log this one, 927. On breakout. Stop market. Exit model. So yeah, I have a pretty big risk on this one. I'm gonna put it at 63,550. And I'm gonna target 70,100. Just makes sense to target there. There's not really a structure in between. There is like this thing here, but so I accidentally added, but we're just gonna roll with it. Let's look at this one. I'm gonna leave that. And I'm interested. It's early. This is supposed to come in 6 hours. But Conflux, I want to add more shorts. And Conflux looks pretty good to me. Funding is sky high. And from this level, open interest doubled. And I know it's mostly longs. So from where did open interest double? From down here. No. CFX? Am I looking at the right thing? Yeah, from down here. From down here, open interest doubled. So considering the risk I have on Bitcoin, this seems like a sensible thing to do. I want to run my stop at 1 from above, which should be beyond the high. Something like this. And I would aim, what did we say? Where's the open interest clear out? Like right in this area? I could consider a limit order. I think it's probably okay. Because there's a 1 hour gap here. And that way I could allow for it to maybe go even further. Something like this. So 0.1846. Let's do it. It could for sure keep ripping, but the open interest is insane. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. And I want something to hedge the Bitcoin. So Conflux, we'll do limit at 0.18. $6.7. I'm worried about worlds where it doesn't even fill. Seems unlikely it wouldn't fill. Like it seems like it could take this high too. 0.1867. Do I get more peace of mind? I'm just gonna take him considering I'm in the Bitcoin. And I can leave it. It'll come back. 0.1867 amount. Just gonna throw in a bunch. See. No, I'm just gonna market them. It's pretty close anyways. $100. Start with this. Okay. So I'm gonna get in like this. My stop is gonna be, I'll just put it at the 1 ATR roughly, which would be 0.2. Okay, so I'm okay with doubling this right now. It's at 17,000. Just increase the size. Okay. Risk where I like it, and then I'm gonna look for an open interest nuke to bring us back to about 0.144. So like at Bitcoin, I accidentally opened half, and it might be a good idea to close it, but no, like spot keeps buying, funding is actually ticking down here. Good funding, so I'm okay. I don't really like the setup that much, but and I have this one here. In theory, if Bitcoin dumps, the shorts should pay for it. And then I do have this Bitcoin long from down here, which is the Primo long, so we could go check them out. So CFX is an MTP trade, but it's early. CFX short MTP market, although it's early. With interest doubled on high funding. Okay, let's get out of here and go do the tour. Yeah, I don't really love accidentally adding. That could really hurt me, but could also really help me. I'm not gonna lie, ETH doesn't look super healthy, but I'm just gonna leave it. The order book looks really strong for Bitcoin, so I'm just gonna do it. All right, traders, happy trading. Peace.